Here's where I am currently on the polystyrene drawing project I'm currently working on at my dad's place. After I worked on it a bit during the late morning / early afternoon period before me and my dad went out to eat at a Thai restaurant. I recall being about a half hour or so away from my dad's place. And I've also been working on this polystyrene drawing project recently during the early night hours. This and this Sharpie marker are the ones I used primarily today to draw what I have so far of this woman's arm. And what I'll do next most likely is do the rest of her arm as soon as I determine where exactly I want to put her shoulder and how I want to do her shoulder. I used this Sharpie marker to do a bit more of this woman's arm before using this one to do the sleeve of the chick dress that I'm currently outlining. I used this Sharpie marker to do what I've done so far of the part of the dress outside of the sleeves. And I also use this Sharpie marker to outline her neck. And I'll also do the same for the other woman's neck in the near future. My room upstairs currently feels room temperature. And my dad and I left his place around 1:30 p.m. to drive to Seasoning Thai Bistro, which is the name of the Thai restaurant we went to today. And it was around 3:15 p.m. when we got back to my dad's place. And at that time, until about somewhere between 5:30 p.m. to 6 p.m., my room upstairs was mildly hot. Even with the window closer to the stairwell that connects the upstairs area to the rest of my dad's place than the other window, which is near me, being open, and my improvised curtain door being open too. Though that didn't bother me. It wasn't hot enough for me to break into a sweat. It was just hot enough for me to perceive it being warmer than room temperature, pretty much. I'm having my daily Premier Protein branded vanilla protein shake now, as the Pad Me Mao or Drunken Noodles I had with 2 imported beers, both of them from Japan, that I ordered off the menu. As well as sharing an appetizer my dad got that was basically an order of crab rangoon, but called something else. I don't really recall what at this time. But everything was delicious. My dad, for his beverage, got an iced Thai tea. And when I asked if I could have a sip, he accepted, and later on gave me another sip. That iced Thai tea tasted sweet and somewhat creamy. And the 2 beers I got tasted pretty good. Though I couldn't really tell any difference in taste between the first one I got and the second one I got, even though I got 2 different beers. They both came in glass bottles. And the appetizer my dad got came with a side of a kind of sauce that was orange in color. And tasted similar to sweet and sour sauce, though not quite. I like that sauce. I recall today was unusually hot for a late October day, though not horribly so, kind of like a mild summer day. I recall it was a small, medium-sized place with just indoor seating. The decor was simple. There wasn't a whole lot of different stuff, but it was nice decor. The music playing at the time was gentle, and there were few people inside at the time. Me and my dad ate there. And our servers, one male and the other one female, provided us with good service. All in all, me and my dad had an enjoyable time at Seasoning Thai Bistro. The whole time we were out today, me and my dad made plenty of enjoyable conversation. I fell asleep today around 3 in the morning, and then I first naturally woke up today around 8:45 in the morning before falling back asleep within a handful of minutes, and then naturally waking up for the last time today around 10 in the morning, and then getting up for today about half an hour later. I got an aluminum can orange flavored Celsius energy drink and sipped at it over the next 45 minutes or so. The October 19 My Dinner video project file finished uploading to my YouTube channel recently after I edited that video project, primarily during the early night hours. As for the October 18 My Dinner video project that I finished editing by the time I went to bed today, I started uploading that converted 1080p quality U-Cut video file to my YouTube channel during the late afternoon, sometime after me and my dad got back from seasoning Thai Bistro, and that upload finished during the early evening hours. I've been sipping at this giant mug of tap water throughout the early night hours, and I recall having a cup of plain coffee that was part of a morning pot my dad made today. That cup was 2/3 full, and my dad had left it in our refrigerator. And I sipped at it from roughly 6 p.m. to roughly 6:30 p.m. Here's where I am currently on Grow Defense after running it in the background on and off throughout today. Starting with the late morning hours. Here's where I am currently on Oceania. And here's where I am currently in terms of clearing out the ancient city.